Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you a get ready with me video for a Christmas Eve type party situation, and I am just starting with my Jouer Matte Moisture Tint in Linen, and I am rubbing that with my fingers all over my face just so I don't look so scary. And if you're not recognizing where I am, that's because I'm in my parents' bathroom in North Carolina. So yeah, I'm just rubbing that all over my face and making sure I got everything. And then I'm going to be taking my my Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation in Rose Ivory, I believe. And I'm just putting that on the center of my face. I like to do this when I want a really flawless finish. And yeah, so we're just rubbing that in. Now I am taking my NYX Incredible Waterproof Concealer in the color something extra pale, I forget the color, but I love this stuff, and I'm just using it to cover up my chin zits, so got a lot all around here. I always break out when I travel, so yeah, I'm just taking care of those, and I'm taking my Maybelline Age Rewind Under Eye Concealer in the Brightening shade, putting that all under my eyes, down my nose, and yeah, then I'm taking this concealer brush from Target, and I am just blending in, getting under the eyes, getting the nose and the chin area, and just, once again, making sure you can't see anything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And take forever while doing so. And I already look a world better. Now I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder and this huge brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just buffing that all over my face and down my neck just to blend everything in. And this stuff just makes sure I'm not shiny, and I just like the way it looks. I really like this powder. It's cheap and it does what it says it does, so I'm all in. Yep, looking crazy. Now I am taking my clear mascara from Maybelline and just running them through my brows to set them. Please ignore my eyebrows because I did not get them waxed before coming out here, and they are quite unruly, so I'm just using this stuff to set them into place. Next, I'll be taking A Few of My Favorite Things palette and using the chocolate bronzer out of there just to warm up my face because I'm very pale. I really like this bronzer. It doesn't make me look muddy or orange or anything, so I just run that under my cheekbones, up my temples, and then I bring it around my forehead as well, which I'll do in a second. Right now, there we go. And then I'm just making sure everything's blended in, and then I'm going to run a little down my nose, and then bring it underneath my chin, along down my neck as well, just to make sure everything's blended in, make sure I look like a golden goddess, and yeah! We're going to be doing a scary close-up now. There it is. So we're going to do the eyes now, and I'm taking some more colors from this palette. I'm taking cream-colored ponies first, and I'm running that in the inner corner. It's just a nice matte cream color, which I like for the inner corner, so I'm just, not the inner corner, but, the first half of the lid. So I'm doing that on both eyes. And then I'm going to be, nope, I'm not yet, just kidding, I thought it was a different clip. Then I'm taking my MAC 217 brush and the color Honey Honey just to run on the outer lid and then through the crease. I've been really liking to wear these honey colors on my lid, so this has been my favorite one from the palette. So I'm running that through my crease to really get a honey color going, and yeah, so I'm just doing that, and yeah. Then I'm going to take a darker shade, and this is Chocolate Milk, and I'm running it more through the crease, kind of just going over where I put that just to darken things up. And then I'm going to be taking an even darker color, which is Woolen Mittens, and just darkening the outer corner. Not like really focusing it in the crease, just the outer corner, and just making sure it's blended in on both eyes. Now I'm taking this fluffy blending brush and just making sure everything is blended out. There's no harsh lines, and I'm going to take more of that cream colored ponies color and put it underneath the brow as a matte highlight. Then I am taking my eyelash curler, which is really dirty, and I am curling my lashes. Do not skip this step. I think it's very important. It makes a world's difference, especially for my eyelashes. So yeah, and then I'm taking my Covergirl Clump Crusher Mascara in Blackest Brown, and I am just going to take a few hundred years just combing that through my eyelashes. I really love this stuff. It's my favorite mascara right now because you really can't get clumps. I mean, look at that. It's flawless. Looking great. Going out of frame, but looking great. Okay, now we're back. So yeah, just looking really good, yeah. Now I'm taking my Estee Lauder eyebrow pencil. It's kind of like a waxy pencil type deal. And just running that through my brows. Again, I told you don't look at them. They look like crap. So just look away for this. Just don't look at the screen. Don't look at my eyebrows. Because they are not cute. For blush, so I'm taking my NYX Mauve blush, which is a nice mauve matte shade, and my MAC, I have no idea what brush that is, but it's a blush brush, and I'm just using it to, you know, put it on the apples of my cheeks, looking good. And then I'm going to take my What's Up highlighter from Benefit. It's a cream highlighter. It's really, really nice. And I'm just going to put it on the tops of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, and then a little bit on my Cupid's bow. And I'm just going to use my finger to blend that in. This is my new favorite highlighter. It's so nice. I only have the little sample size, but I will definitely be buying the full size when I run out, and I'm just loving it. Okay, so now that my makeup is flawless, I'm going to take down the hair and start to get to work on that. And so I'm just parting it, trying to find where the part would be. And then I'm going to section it off into 2 sections like pigtails because I like to work in 2 sections. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to brush that out a little bit, and then I'm going to take a ponytail and just tie it off like a pigtail to get it out of the way. Now, I've done a curling routine before, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because I did in that video, so I will link it down below. But I basically don't do anything different than anybody else. I just take a small section and I just kind of run the barrel through it, curling up and pulling down. And this is a 1.5 inch barrel for those of you that are wondering. So, yeah. Now I am satisfied with that side, so I'm going to move on to this side, and I'm going to do this side in 2 sections again, just because there's more hair with the way I part it, so I take the top half and kind of just clip it off with a big claw clip so I can focus on the bottom section, so that's what I'm doing here. Going to look a little crazy for a little bit. And then I'm just going to curl, and again, I will link that down below so that you guys can see my curling routine, and yeah. Then when I'm done, I just do a few touch-ups, and when I'm pleased, I'm going to move on to my lips, and I'm just using this Clinique Chubby Stick in Cherry. I really love the Clinique Chubby Sticks, and I really love this color. It's just a really fuss-free red lip, and it's really moisturizing, and I've just been wearing it all month long. And then when I'm done, I'm going to be sticking my finger in my mouth to get the excess off so it doesn't get on my teeth. And that is the finished look. I hope you guys had a really, really nice Christmas, and I hope you try this look out. Send me pictures if you do, and I'll see you soon.